Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I was just sitting here thinking I'm doing some amending to this bed. This is where the watermelon were. What does one do after serving at church for 3 services, or what we call encounters, today? 7:30, 9:30, 12:30. Um, Incredible family and friends weekend, all weekend, from Friday, Saturday, and today. Today was our most sacred time that we have at our church, where we pray over every family that comes um, to the church. And we had a lot of families today, thank God. And I thought, okay, when I get home, I am just going to crash out. I'm going to be on the couch doing absolutely nothing. And the more I sat there, the more I was like, I want to go in the garden. Not that I even have to. I just, this is one of my places where I get restored, is right here in my garden. So yeah, that's what I'm out here doing on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Yeah. What are y'all doing? Y'all stay tuned. We're planting, they're called tender mustard greens right now. We got 4 different things going in this bed. And I'm trying to, space them, but not really. Just trying to get them in here, and if I need to thin them out, I will. But for now, just kind of sprinkling seeds in these rows. And what you see, this white stuff, I've put bone meal and blood meal in these little trenches that I dug. And I gotta try to get over there to the other side of the bed. These are a Florida mustard green. I'm doing the same thing with these tiny seeds. And all brassica seeds, well, I think all the ones that I've ever dealt with, they all look alike. These little round, brownish red seeds. I'll show you. Probably see in there. That's what they look like. My daughter told me that I look a hot mess today, but I told her I'm in the garden. Ain't no fashion show in the garden. No photo shoots in the garden. My hair's, my locks are locking. Yeah, but anyway. So if y'all saw my pink socks, I'm good. I'm just trying to, well, we won't have any mosquitoes because mosquito folks came today. They'll probably come 1 or 2 more times, and then that'll be over until next spring when all the mosquitoes and critters come back out. All right, that's all the mustards. And the last one we're going to do I'll put that picture of this. I didn't show this on camera, but we sowed this 7-top turnip in this bed as well. I'll insert the picture so you'll see. But now I've got to put some trenches in for this mixed salad greens. And all of these seeds came from my local nursery, Plant and See. You've heard me talk about that a lot. That's the nursery that I tend to buy my seeds from, but I also buy them from Coltrane and from anywhere else. But I saw these in there, and so I planted these last year. So I'm trying to get all this done before the rain comes. So I'll just come over here, me and my trusty stool. See if y'all can see me. I think my gimbal stopped. There you go. Okay, and I'm gonna dig some trenches. Going, I guess this is horizontally, like I did those other ones over on the other end. And I amended this soil a few days ago with some fertilizer, some all-purpose fertilizer, some worm castings, and I saw an earthworm in this bed. So excited. Some worm castings, and in each of the trenches I'm putting, like you just saw, I'm putting in bone meal and blood meal. And so I'll do that with y'all right now. Why do I only have all left-hand gloves in here? I have no idea where my right-hand gloves are. Oh, there's one. Okay. Nope, that's a left hand too. Well, we're just going to turn it around. It's just going to be backwards. But backwards by whose definition? However I want to wear my glove, I can wear my glove. So just going to sprinkle some blood meal in the trenches. I don't know if this helps or not. I did it last year, so I'm doing it again, and I had a successful harvest. So it might be a little bit of overkill. And if it is, it's all right. A little nitrogen ain't never hurt. And brassicas, they're leafy greens, so They need nitrogen. That's the blood meal. And here's the bone meal. Bone meal going into, so we can get some good root development. I don't know if this is overkill. I don't know. All I know is I did it last year and I had a really good collard harvest. My cabbage, not so much. I'm still trying to figure cabbage out, but I had a good harvest, a good success, great success with my mixed greens and my broccoli and my cauliflower and my collards. So we're just gonna see what happens. And then we'll just sow the seeds. Again, this is the mixed salad greens. A few seeds just failed, so we'll have them. Maybe not all in the trenches. Some will come up wherever that one just failed. And I don't know if I said, but this is the raised bed that the watermelon went in. Watermelon out, greens in. And I'm also going to put some companion plants in here with this stuff. I'm going to put some basil and some onions. Because of the way these things grow, you can really overseed and it not be a big deal. I just used the rest of what was in my hand. And now I'm gonna do all these the same way. I'm just gonna cover them up. Just fill in the trenches actually. So it's just I just pinch the soil around and pat it down. Just like that. We're supposed to get rain, which is good. I'm just trying to make sure that I put them down enough and pat this soil down enough that the rain don't wash them away. Or wash them on to the other side of the bed where something else might be. Oh, it's looking pretty good back here behind me. Pinch it close, pinch it close, pinch it close. And the setting that I'll use on my water hose is going to be the shower, because I don't want to put anything forceful on this because it'll wash it away. So I got all the seeds in, and these 3 trenches are my separators that tell me where things stop. So over here is my turnip greens. These 2 middle sections are the mustards, and this section over here is the mixed salad greens. And I put these sticks in these trenches to earmark where the onions will go. So the onions will be my separator once I take these sticks out, to let me know where things are. And then I'll be planting basil, probably on the ends and maybe a couple on the sides. I left some space there. So yeah, that's the I guess you could call a mixed salad green bed. All right, y'all stay tuned. And I said I was gonna put my hose on the shower setting. I didn't mean shower, I meant mist, just to, because it's going to rain. So I'm just kind of misting. I'd already wet the soil, so I'm just misting these seeds in. And pray that the rain isn't hard and fast and mess with my newly planted seeds. Something else we did today, tomato trail is gone for the season. I have 3 tomato plants that I kept. I'm trying to see if these tomatoes are going to do anything. But yeah, tomato trail is gone. We disassembled it. Dre took down the plants for me. And we're going to reuse all of the bags, which are right here. These are going to all be either cabbage or collards. That's what's going in there. I don't know if you remember from many videos ago, I took some suckers off of the tomatoes and just stuck them over here right in my native soil. Hadn't done much to them. I think this is Mountain Magic, and it's doing something. I don't know what it will continue to do as the temperatures get cooler. And I think this was a brandy wine, which is always late to the party. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Cool. I just put some chicken manure down for them. So we're gonna see what happens. And we're doing the same thing with the peppers. I'm harvesting everything. Anything that's not ripe, I'll just give it to the chickens. But look at that jalapeno right there. Jalapeno. I'm getting all this out because we're using these bags for our fall garden as well. You come back here. Even these little bitty ones. We'll just chop them up and give them to the chickens. And for those of you who are wondering, why don't you just overwinter those pepper plants? I tried it twice. Did not work for me. So overwintering is overrated. For me, I'm not doing it. I'm harvesting these cayennes today. It won't be the last harvest. But these plants have, I think it's 4 of them in here. They have given me everything I need in the way of hot peppers. So I'm going to harvest them, but I'm not taking these out like I'm taking the others out. So yeah, they'll be featured in the final pepper harvest, but they're not really final. Hello, Senor Frog. How are you today? Have a good day, sir. This marigold is still so pretty, but it's flopped over. So it's gotta go. Bye-bye. Till next year.